Another very important part of the diversity management process is retention. Once you get people on your team, how do you keep them? Recruitment is not enough. You have to figure out ways to make people want to stay. How do you keep them? What makes them stay, as I understand it, is being heard. People really come to your organization wanting to give 100% of the value that they bring to the organization. After all, that's why you recruited them in the first place, because they have a different way of looking at the world, they have a different perspective. You've determined that that's going to add value to the way that you make decisions, that you innovate, that you perform, and that you increase your productivity. Now we got to find a way to use that. You know, the most important thing about people with new ideas is that they slow things down. It's much quicker, and we find it much easier and much more comfortable to have people around the table who generally agree. We get a lot of head nodding, we look at the issue the same way, we can make decisions quickly. And by the way, that's not a bad thing. When you're making routine decisions, that's okay. But when you're making important decisions that have impact on the long-term health and viability of your business, you want to make sure that you have a lot of different perspectives at the table. So not only do you have to get people on the bus with you, but you have to get them to stay long enough so that you can extract that value that they bring to your organization. One of the ways of doing that, of course, is to mentor them. Bringing new ideas to the table can be sometimes very uncomfortable. And what I've discovered is how you offer your value is as important as the value that you actually offer. Mentors are important because they can help you to understand how best to offer your valuable input at this particular organization, at this particular process, at this particular plant, on this particular team. Mentors understand the culture of the organization. They understand how to get things done within the organizations. We have to be honest about the fact that we always react to the way ideas are offered to us. So how we offer the input is as important as the actual input that we offer. So retention is just as much about getting people on the bus, getting them to stay, and making sure that they're able to provide value to the team. That requires a strategy that allows us to keep those people. We want to retain people with the idea that we're eventually going to use the value that they bring to the table. We're not just interested in getting them on the bus and giving them a nice, comfortable seat. We have to ask the next question. Now what? Now that we've got you here, and it looks like you're going to stay, what value can we get from your being here?